Good morning, everybody. So good to see everyone this morning. I'm calling this practice Emet VaTzedek, Truth and Justice Vinyasa Flow. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine, and as always, I'm your guide into this world of yoga through a Jewish lens. The week that we just passed brought us through the holiday of Purim, the day marked by our survival from certain destruction. We put on masks and costumes. We eat hamantaschen, special cookie. We perform dramatic spiels. I myself wrote a whole service based on the sound of music. It was really fun. We drink until we can no longer remember the name of he who shall not be named. It's sort of funny, but then when we take a deep dive, there's a darker part to that holiday. So today is about removing our masks and revealing the truth of what really happened in our history, what's happening in our own lives, our country, our emotions. I'm feeling a little fragile today, so just going to let everything flow out. Our mat is our mirror, and our breath is the healing water that washes away the dust and the grime of what we keep in place to protect our very survival. Injustice is a huge trigger point for me. So this release is part of what I need today to let go of trauma and embrace my own life story, my history. Today, our practice will be done either on your mat or in your chair, or you can use your chair as a prop. So we'll do all three of those as we flow through. Please feel free to modify in any way that you wish to. Just keep your arms moving and your legs going as much as you can. As we seek our Emet VaTzedek, our truth and justice, I'll invite you now just to close your eyes just for a few moments if that's available, or soften your gaze down to the tip of your nose. We call it the drishti. Allow your thoughts to dissipate as you swallow in your throat. And if you close your eyes, just imagine that there's a flame in the center of your forehead, in your third eye. This is also a drishti, a point. And imagine a light of truth and justice in the center of that flame that burns away anything that you don't need. It dissipates the darkness and sends light to your heart. And as your light begins to open inside your heart, allow that light, that truth, that emet, to flow down from your heart center along the neural pathways down your spine up to your brain. Allow that light to flow like water to every vein and artery, washing away a trauma, pain, maybe stress. Again, swallow in your throat and concentrate on the flame. Allow that flame to dissipate any thoughts you might have in your brain. Just allow them to float away like clouds. And the promise of spring and daffodils bursting open. And the light of possibility shining, opening, and washing away the dirt and the grime. Perhaps anything that you're holding, you need to release. Do a quick body scan. Notice if there's anywhere you're holding stress in your body. Send your breath to that place. Send the light of truth to that place. And imagine that stress just unknotting and falling away as your shoulders relax, your legs relax, your arms relax. Imagine that light of truth and justice permeating every part of your body. Your neck is now free. Your heart is now open. Your belly is now relaxed. All the way down to the soles of your feet. The energy of the earth, Shekhinah's presence, the Shefa, begins to flow up your legs, into your belly, all the way up your spine, into your shoulders and down your arms. And just imagine this light of truth opening every fiber, penetrating into the deepest places of your heart center. I'm going to be seated on my mat, but you can be seated in your chair and do this entire practice. As we drop our attention now into our breath, pay attention to what your hands are doing. Either bring your fingertips to the earth for more energy. We're going to be moving our arms during our pranayama today. So bring your fingertips through to the earth. Soften your gaze so that you can listen to the sound of my voice. And exhale all the breath out of your body. And as you inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Like you're the well of Miriam, bringing all that truth in. And as you exhale, bring your arms all the way down. So it's a more active practice today. And bring your fingertips down to the earth and then relax your shoulders. Release anything you don't need out through your fingers. Pull your belly button in. Inhale slowly through your nostrils. Raise your arms up. Palms are facing one another, and then as you exhale, press your palms away very slowly. So you're pressing away, pressing away injustice. Pressing it away. Keeping it away, and then bring your fingertips all the way down as you exhale and send that energy into the earth. Inhale, bring your arms out to the side. Open your heart. This time as you exhale, slowly bring your palms together in front of you. And bring them all the way together. Press. Exhale. Press. 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 Now inhale. Flip your palms and open. Open your heart. And as you exhale, lift your arms up. Palms come all the way together. Inhale, press your palms all the way down your midline. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your arms out to the side. Open your heart. Inhale, arms all the way up. Look up, bring your drishti up to the sky. And as you exhale, press away. Create a force field of light all around you. And then bring your fingertips all the way down. Press fingertips as you exhale. Inhale, arms come out. Open your heart. As you exhale, gather that light into the palms and press them together. Press, press, press. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Now flip the palms. Inhale, open, create a wide space for practice today. Truth and justice. Good. Inhale as your arms come up. Exhale, press it away. You're controlling the exhale even as you release anything you don't need. Now bring your fingertips all the way down to the ground and press them down and release all the air. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, one more big inhale as you bring your palms all the way up, facing one another. Look all the way up. Exhale. Press the palms all the way away. Don't bring them all the way down. Bring them out to the side. Exhale. Inhale, palms come forward. Press them together. Press, 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 press. Now exhale, hands into heart center. And bring chin down. Release and breathe normally. Release, breathe normally. Hands can now come to the tops of your knees if that's available, and pay attention to where your feet are. You might want to switch what foot is in front if you're on the mat. If you're in a chair, make sure that your feet are touching the ground because you want that energy from the earth. We're going to begin to open our hearts to this truth by inhaling and just doing some little rolls. Everything in the world and the universe is based on circles. Our calendar, the Hebrew calendar, the lunar calendar. Inhale, our solar system, the stars, the moon. Roll them forward. Inhale, squeeze them up. The sphirot, spheres of circles of energy. Chakras, also spheres of energy. Just warming up the shoulders. Get them ready. We're going to go deeper today. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and press your fingers back into the mat as you exhale. Look up. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up, and as you exhale, bring your hands either down in front of your knees if you're on a chair, or just bow down to Shekhinah, the earth. Good. Squeeze them up. And as you release your shoulders down away from your ears, use your hands as a kickstand and just exhale up. Open your heart, inhale, exhale, and bring your hands down a little bit more. Release your lower back and bow. Inhale, arms come up. Wide circle as you bring your hands behind. Exhale, open your heart. Let anything go that you don't need. Open your heart to that Emet, VaTzedek. Gather the truth into your hand. Bring it all the way down. As your breath continues to open space, you might notice some emotions coming up, bubbling up. Inhale up one more time behind. If those emotions come up, just exhale. Let them go. Arms come up and bow over to the side and look up under that left arm. Feel the healing, the light. Inhale up, over to the other side. As you exhale, look up under that raised arm. Feel your spine become fluid. Inhale, grab that light. Both arms over. Engage your core as you look up under the left arm. Inhale up, engage your core as you look up under that lifting. Good. Inhale up. Now reach forward, reach. If you're in your chair, you should be able to bring your hands all the way down to your toes. If not, elbows can come down to your space in front of your mat. Exhale. Inhale up. Both arms are up. You do a nice easy twist. Use your drishti to bring your neck and your head around. Exhale. Squeeze out your organs. Inhale. As you exhale, just release any toxins from your body. Imagine those toxins just going away. Now bring your arms out straight. Inhale, exhale. This is a much deeper stretch, so take it easy. If you want to use your drishti to bring your eyeballs behind. Inhale, arms are out. Exhale, bring your drishti to the back. Inhale, arms are out. Seated triangle. Lift the left arm up. Comes to the mat or down to the chair. Inhale, arms are out. Lift the right arm up. Inhale, both arms out. Gather that light and truth into your palms and stretch forward. Stretch it, reach it, and all the way down. And if you can, bring your elbows down to the earth in front of you. Drop your head all the way down. And then hinge up, push up. And release. Release your shoulders, release your arms, wiggle if you're in your chair. If you're on the mat, again, switch which foot you have in front. That's going to help open up different hips, which hold a lot of stress and trauma. We want to release all of those. Let's do some circling. I'm going to start right away with our lower spine. So let's just start with some big circles. This is a song for today, the Ashrei. What brings you joy and happiness in your life? The truth sometimes hurts, and we got to bring it out. Injustice hurts, so we've got to fight against injustice. And we need lots of energy to do that. So let's wind up this energy in our belly, just some nice big circles. Imagine you're scraping a bowl, thick oatmeal, beginning with your shoulders and all the way around. You're just a spoon scraping that bowl. And once you do like 3 circles in one direction, go in the other direction. Making space at the base of the spine. Once again, the circles of energy that create everything in the universe. Everything. Let's add our energy to that as we bring our arms into it and we gather that energy all the way through our arms, all the way down into our belly. 3 in one direction. And then go on the other direction. And if you're in a chair, you can bring your hands all the way down to the floor and all the way up. Inhaling and exhaling 3 in that direction. Open your arms and gather that energy in. Some big circles with your arms. And gather that light and then big circles away. Good. Open your heart. Feel that joy coming into your heart. Hands come down. Little circles with our head. Just some little circles. If you want to dance this out, add your shoulders, add your hips. We're just going to do this dance of praise today and then go in the opposite way. But get your neck involved. Loosen your neck and release the tension that you're holding in your neck. Because lots of times all of this stress just coming into our neck. It's not good. One way and then the other way. And then the other way. Ashrei, ashrei. Good. Meet me in the center. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders all the way up and drop. Squeeze them up, drop. Squeeze them up and drop. Good. Ashrei. Come on to your knees. If you're sitting in your chair, you can just keep yourself seated. I want to do gate pose today because I'm just feeling in a gate pose kind of a mood. Bring one leg out, opposite arm up. Ashrei. Bend over to the right and gather that energy into heart center. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and over. Bring that knee in. Yoshua. Opposite arm up. Warming up the spine, getting all that light juice going. Inhale, up and over. One more. Inhale, up and over. Good. Knees together. Come onto your toes, or if you're in your chair, use the arms of your chair to stand up and go behind your chair for balance. You can always use a chair for balance for anything that we're doing today, or stay seated. You don't even have to stand up. We're going to do forward fold. Just do it like this. Okay? But let's bring our feet, keeping my blanket here just so I can know how wide I want my feet to be. And I'm just going to bring my hands to my hips and start moving back and forth. So warming up hips, warming up knees, warming up light in the whole bottom part of our body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Find the center of gravity in your body. Feel that strength all the way down. I'm going to need that strength to do all the good stuff that we do in the world. Inhale, bring your knees out. As you exhale, straighten. Lift your heart. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees out to the sides. Open your heart. Everybody looks great. Inhale, up. Praise Yah, bringing attention and awareness of the energy beyond anything we know, beyond the circles of energy, beyond the sphere of all, it's beyond the universe to the source. Inhale, exhale, send our light out to the source, connect light to the source, become the source. Yoga, union, opening heart, opening arms, bringing to the side. Exhale. Inhale, keep that shefa moving, all that energy connected with the source. As you exhale, hinge forward and come all the way down, releasing shoulders towards the earth, releasing your head down, letting go and letting Yah. Inhale, this time release control. If you want to grab your elbows and come down a little bit farther, release anything you don't need from your shoulders, all your burdens, all your worries, all your injustices. Allow yourself to feel vulnerable, to let go of power. You are not in control. I love this inversion because it just allows me to release anything I don't need and let it fall away. Release control. And then inhale as you hinge up. No rolling, only hinging. And then bring your toes out, 45. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. And one last time, inhale, open your arms, Vinyasa. Inhale, send that goddess energy out to the source. Bow to the source. Inhale, palms together, and press that balance of self and source all the way into heart center. Praise. Yeah. That was awesome. I'm going to move this back and we're going to do a sun salutation today. This is our embodiment of how do we use our strength for justice. Now, you can always use your chair for downward dog. You don't have to go down to the ground. Just grab your chair and do downward dog like this. But today, I'm going to do a downward dog. So let's start with our hands in Namaste, in prayer pose. Inhale. As you exhale, reverse swan dive all the way down, fingertips to the mat, the back of your chair. Inhale, half fold. Fingertips come to your shins as you straighten your back out as much as you can. Exhale. Holding a little bit longer today. Inhale, exhale, palms to the mat, step back with left and right feet. This is a downward facing dog. You can always just use the back of your chair as you allow your head to hang between your arms. Press your heels into the mat. Inhale, exhale, drop your hips or press them towards your chair. Plank. Hold your plank. Inhale, exhale. Shut all the way down to the mat. And then inhale, Cobra Bhujangasana. Become the cobra. Exhale. Open your heart. Inhale, exhale. Press into downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg behind you. Hug your knee and bring your foot down. Plant that back foot and come into warrior one. Strong. Inhale, exhale, step forward on that front leg. And if you've got your chair, you can just grab it. But I'm just going to come into warrior three. Inhale, exhale, drop that back foot down, warrior one. Circle your arms around, come back into downward dog. Inhale, exhale, jump your hands to your feet, reverse swan dive all the way up. Yes, this is a strong practice. You can do it. Inhale, exhale, fingertips to the mat. A little quicker this time. Inhale, flat back, half fold. As you exhale, hands down to the mat, step back with right and left legs, and downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, come down to the ground in yoga push-up. Inhale, open your heart, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale into downward dog. Lift your right leg up behind you as you exhale. Bring that knee towards your heart. Step into. Your hips are forward. Inhale, exhale, step forward on your right leg and lift your left leg behind. Your arms are forward if you can balance. Inhale, exhale, drop that foot down. Warrior. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands down into downward facing dog. Inhale, jump your feet forward, reverse swan dive, and press your hands into center. That was strong. Release. So we're going to go straight in, feeling all that energy, bringing feet hip distance apart and hands into heart center. Take a deep breath as you exhale. Create a blessing for yourself and notice all of the shefa, or the energy that's running through your body, this eternal sense of self, the truth justice that you feel in your heart, and create that blessing for yourself today. What do you need for your truth? Scrape everything away and bring that truth into your heart. And bring your hands into your hip creases. Inhale, exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. I love chair pose because it gives me the opportunity to create this space for truth. Bring our hands forward and bring your ball of blessing into your hands. Imagine it just like that light that you used in your third eye in our body scan. Imagine that light of truth in your hands. Inhale one more time. Send that blessing out. Make it so. It's like a Hatima. It just seals that blessing. And then rock from side to side. Bring hands to heart center. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands into your hip creases. Sit right back into your chair. Now push away any injustice that you don't want. Push it away. Push it away. Inhale and then exhale. Push it and sink down. Push it away. One more. Push it away. Inhale, step into your feet and then push that all the way away. Whatever you don't need, any injustice that's not serving you. And then bring your hands into heart center. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do one more chair, but this time we're going to do it as a balance. So bring all your weight into your left foot, right ankle onto that opposite knee, and your hands in this quiet space. Imagine that truth, bringing all of that into your heart, into your strength, and let it go. Good. Other leg. Bring all your weight into your right leg. Bring that opposite knee. And when you feel ready, bring your hands into prayer pose. Bringing that light, Emet, VaTzedek, into the core of your being. Opa. One more deep breath. And then make it so. Hands at heart center. It's love, self-love. And hands down. We're going to begin now this reflection of holiness in Tadasana, which is mountain pose. It's a very strong pose, so feel every corner of your feet onto the earth. Bring palms forward. Notice the effects of our practice today. Take a listen to what's happening inside your body as the Shefa flows from your feet all the way to the top of your head. Open your heart, open your palms. Good. Inhale, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, sway over to the right and gather that sound, that silence into your heart center. Inhale, lift your right arm up. As you exhale, allow that wind to carry you over to the left and gather that silence into your heart. One more time, either side. Stretch and over. And gather that into the heart. Inhale, lift the arm up and over. And gather that in. Both hands up. Clasp your hands together in Vajra Mudra. Reach it up. Swaying palm in the wind. Over to the right. Inhale up. Over to the left. Swaying. Bring that flexibility into your whole being, that listening, that oneness. Stretch it up. Exhale, open your arms. And then bring your hands into your heart center. Stilling mind, heart, spirit. Exhale. Amen. And release. Inhale. One more. Inhale. And release, hands back where we started. Tadasana, up the mountain. We're going to start with a marching balance for our keeping ourselves at the mountain for a few minutes. So let's just begin by lifting one foot and then the other. Hands are down to your sides, palms forward. You can't close your eyes for this because if you do, you'll lose your balance. If you find a drishti, a nikuda, or a point to fix your gaze, this is going to be a lot easier. So bringing that strength of the mountain, of our ancestors, of those who came before us fighting against injustice, we're going to do this marching balance today, marching towards our Passover, our deliverance, lifting one leg and then the other very easily to start. And then when you're ready, you bring one knee up and grab it as you exhale. And drop that leg. And then bring the other knee up and grab it. And exhale. Other side again. We're going to do 3 sets of these. Inhale. And exhale. Marching in the desert. Inhale towards freedom and justice. One more each side. Inhale. Use your foot to grip the earth. This is hard on my sticky mat because I have big padding under here, but you know what? I'm using my leg to strengthen myself. And exhale. Now we're going to bring our left leg down. If you need a chair, just steady yourself. You definitely can use that. I'm going to bring my knee up and then out to the side. So we're going to go one step further with this, and I'm going to raise the opposite arm. Now, if you wanted to straighten this leg and grab your toe, you could do that. I'm trying to keep both of my hips straight as I do this balance. Breathe. And come down. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. Let's put all of the weight now. Put your weight into your right leg. Feel that like a tree root. And then lift your knee and find your drishti. Need your chair, just use it, and then open your knee up. Lift the opposite arm. Lift your belly, strengthen your leg. That strength of the mountain. One more deep inhale. As you release. Good, let it go. Release your hips into hallelujah arms. Hallelujah. And create that force field all the way around you. That Emet, the truth, justice is going to surround us so that we can get through these difficult, challenging times. Maybe dance yourself out to the side and then all the way up, dance yourself. But remember your force field all the way down. all the way up. Bring your hands up. Palms are facing one another. This is called the volcano, but we're going to feel that energy coming into our hands, down our arms, into our bellies, all the way down to our feet. And then reach forward. If you're in your chair, just reach forward. And as you exhale, bow all the way down. Grab your toes if you can, or bring your fingertips to the earth. Release your neck, release your shoulders, and bow to Ein Sof, to the source. And then hinge up. Great. We are going to go to a tabletop now, but if you want to just use the back of your chair, you don't have to get down on the ground. You can use your chair as your tabletop. You know how to do that. But I'm going to go all the way down today because I'm feeling very strong, and this is a very strong practice. So let's bring our hands right under our shoulders and our feet just out nice and comfortable, and just wiggle your tail. Good. Inhale, stretch your left hand out in front of you and press your right foot back. This is also a balance. Got my chair here for stability. Inhale, exhale, stretch it out a little bit more. Inhale, as you exhale, crunch your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Bring your hand down and bring your knee down into child's pose. And stretch both arms out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, release down a little bit more. Meet me back at tabletop. Wiggle your tail. And then stretch your right hand out and press your left foot behind. Inhale, as you exhale, crunch that right elbow into your left knee. Inhale, open and reach. Crunch and release anything you don't need. Inhale, open your light. Shut down injustice. Shut it down. One last time, stretch it out. And then bring that hand down. And child's pose. Stretch your hands out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, release down, let everything go. Good. Inhale, meet me up in tabletop. As you inhale, lift your tail and look up. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and try to find your navel. That's hard to do, but you're going to crunch all the way in. Inhale, lift your tail, look up. Exhale, angry cat. Through your shoulders and be with your spine. One last time. Lift your tail. And now bring your hands out in front into puppy pose. Forearms are as forward as far as you can get with your forehead onto the mat and your tail is lifted. A puppy doing downward dog. My puppies do this all the time. Inhale as you exhale. Push your toes up. Stay on your forearms. Away with your forearms. Dolphin pose, I love this. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Drop your knees. And stretch your arms out into child's pose. I'm not afraid. Get rid of all that fear and darkness. All right. Let's do a little release of some grief. I'm going to bring my legs right up a chair today because I feel like I want to do that at the end of my Shavasana. But let's spend just a moment in memory, bringing to mind all of those who have touched our lives, who have lived and we've lost through our practice and our words of Kaddish. We honor them today. Those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. If you have a name, just say it in your heart and bring those loved ones into your heart. If you're seated, you can just stretch one of your legs out in front of you, grab underneath. If not, just raise your left leg up into the air and grab behind your knee and roll your foot around to the left and the right. Inhale as you exhale, release that grief. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Release the grief. Inhale, flex, and bring that left ankle onto your right knee. Pull back. Release the left hip. Good. And then bring both feet down and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You're in your chair. Just wiggle your hips. I can feel that left hip lower, so we have to do the other side. And lift the right foot into the air or in front of you. Grab under your thigh. Rotate that foot around to the right and the left. Flex and point. Exhale. Flex. Inhale. Exhale. Point. Inhale. Flex. Bring that ankle onto the opposite knee and pull back. Release the right hip. You want to wiggle side to side a little bit. That's good. With each inhale and exhale, you go a little bit deeper into the stretch and release a little more darkness. Release both feet down to the mat. That feels much better. Stretch both legs out in front of you and bring your arms up. Either seated boat. Inhale, exhale, bring the legs wide. Inhale, exhale, bring your feet down and bring the soles of your feet together as you open your knees. Inhale, arms behind your chair or up above on your mat. Open your heart, Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Inhale as you exhale, draw that left knee over to the right side. Open your arms. Nice easy twist. If you're in your chair, just grab one side and do a little easy twist. And draw the knees over to the other side. Arms are out at a T. Nice easy twist. And press your feet out. Bring your arms down to your sides, palms up. For Shavasana, well-deserved Shavasana, dear friends. Release everything from our practice today, and I'll take you through a nice, easy meditation. Allow your eyes to close and your body to sink back into your chair on your mat. Imagine this 10-inch blanket of warm light cradling the backside of your body in healing. As you sink back into this warm blanket of light, you allow your arms to become heavy and warm. Allow your feet to drift apart and your legs to become heavy and warm. Imagine this warm blanket of light and truth and peace being drawn up over your feet, over your ankles and shins, over your knees and thighs, over your hands and your arms. Protective, warm blanket of light and truth being drawn up over your belly and heart. Being tucked up over your shoulders, under your chin, surrounding you in the light of truth and justice. Emet, VaTzedek, a cocoon protecting you from all of the injustices and the traumas, all of the hatred, all of the darkness, the light dispelling all of the darkness. Noticing that you are bathed in a pure light from the bottom of your feet all the way to the top of your head, a cocoon of light dispelling all of the ills, the stresses, and the traumas. Notice the beating of your heart and blessing your heart, sending oxygenated, pure truth out to every vein, every artery, every organ, to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes, up to your brain. Saying a blessing for our feet, for bringing us to our holy Mishkan mat, truth and justice tabernacle today. Saying a blessing for our hands, for doing justice in the world and dispelling darkness. A blessing for our minds, for holding love, truth, and space for Gadlut, a new way of seeing. Spend just a few moments memorizing this Mishkan Ma'at, this holy, protective space, so that you can return to it anytime you need. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Becoming aware of the mat beneath you and the sounds around you. Gather your knees into your heart and roll over to your side. Take a nice deep breath. Let everything out of your mouth. And when you're ready, push yourself up to seated so that we can end our practice as we always do with a short healing practice. We have one more minute, so we'll just spend the last minute that we have in this space for healing. And then I'll bring our practice to a close today. So let's start with hands and heart center. If you'd like to call someone for healing, please name them. Carolyn, I'm so grateful that you're here today, so I'll call your name for healing. Jackie, who's not with us today, but I want to call her name for healing. All of those who are in need of our healing prayers, near and far. Let's open our hearts to that healing. Bring it into heart center, that truth. As we exhale, send it out to everyone in need. Bring our hands together as we press healing into every fiber of our being. And bring our fingers into our third eye wisdom, the wisdom of knowing, of healing, of expanding. And bring that into heart center. One more time, open our hearts. Exhale, send that healing out to the world. Inhaling, press palms together. Bring the balance of truth and justice, the scales, into heart center. Thank you. And I'll end our practice by thanking everyone for joining me today in this journey of Emet, VaTzedek, truth and justice. I'll send you out into your day with joy, with peace, and with light. Namaste. And see you next time.